Welcome to another episode of True Abutment's InTRUview. I'm Jeff Kraft, and on this episode, as you can see, this is set up a little bit different. I'm actually revisiting Richmond, Virginia to chat with Dr. Donnie Murray from Murray Kuhn and Dentistry, where, if you remember, a few episodes back, he invited me to come out and experience the Are You Numb Yet retreat. I'd love to see what it's like with this retreat.
Yeah, we should check it out sometime.
Thanks for the invite. I love it.
Let's do it.
I was hoping you'd ask.
Next time, let's play some golf.
Play some golf. Whoa, speaking my language. So, I'm here. This is where dentists from all over the country come and experience multiple speakers talking about not only the importance of digital dental workflow, but also a number of other topics, all in a classroom setting. This idea of a classroom setting, I'm never leaving. And by the look of this bad boy, Donnie's here.
A variation between the upper and the lower. So
We organized 2 days of education for them, hands-on, lecture-based, discussion-based type of education. If an easy way to know that is like if you were placing a 11.5, I just felt like the experience of the individual doctors could be strengthened at each one of these events. And if I can just impress upon even part of those to these dentists I meet, I feel like that's my journey. That's what I'm here for.
Dr. Donnie, just hold on, don't say anything. Can you hear that? I never hear just nothing except for a creek running. This is absolutely stunning, and you come out here quite often. This is where you hold your retreats. I'm spoiled right now.
Yeah, it's incredible.
So when you have your retreats, they come out. You know, you get guys, girls, dentists that come out here. What's their first impression?
It's funny because I want their first impression to be exactly what you just had, like take their breath away, and then from the moment they drive through the gates, the experience of the weekend is different than anything they've ever experienced.
Yeah, and God, what an experience it is. Let's talk about the curriculum. Walk me through what the process is once they check in, getting to the curriculum.
So we organized 2 days of education for them, hands-on, lecture-based, discussion-based type of education. Everybody gets to stay here. Everybody's housed on grounds, and so half the experience, or more than half the experience, is what they're learning outside of the lecture hall and the experiences they get to have with their peers while they're here.
Where did this concept come from? How did you come up with this idea of creating this retreat style? And it's never in one location. We're going to get to that in a moment. But where did this all come from?
Yeah, I took a deep dive into dental CE as I was coming through in the years out of dental school, and I just felt like that it could be done a little better, that the experience of the individual doctors could be strengthened at each one of these events. So we set out to redefine it, and we're at the same time redefining these careers of these dentists that come to experience it.
There's a lot of ways to get to know people, but you really get to know them a little bit different than you would in different situations, just simply because of the setting.
Absolutely. And I think it's a powerful engagement because, as peers, as dentists, we experience and struggle with a lot of the same things. And so we don't get opportunities like this to really deep dive with each other and learn about life and team and, business ownership and things outside of just doing dentistry with our two hands.
Yeah. So how does True Abutment work into the Are You Numb Yet?
True Abutment has been maybe the single greatest ROI that I've added in my practices, in my career. And I mean that. And what it allows us to do and the patient outcomes that we get from it have been life-changing for me and my teams. And so they're a driving force in the Are You Numb education curriculums to teach doctors about the workflows they're afforded and the technologies that they're allowed through this True Abutment and URUS.
So this weekend you have 7, is that what it is, or 8?
8 doctors coming in.
Doctors coming in. You want to grow this, don't you? You want to get this to have more dentists coming in, many locations as well. Talk to me about that.
Yeah, we want to reach out and meet people on a more regional basis so they don't have to necessarily fly all the way to the East Coast, even though it's beautiful. We want to teach various curriculums and get into advanced digital workflows, and so the course topics should increase in the regional places, but grounded in places that take their breath away. The experiences are different as they are when they come to the Foundry.
What are the locations that you're looking at?
We do a ski and learn in Colorado every year. We have a course in Miami, and we're looking at some locations in Europe to do some international training.
And I'm really excited about getting the invite to those as well, right? I saw the fire pits back here. What
Absolutely.
are those about?
Yeah, so we have fire pits. It's a fairly famous thing here, and we have a dentist on staff who has a piece of equipment called the Red Dragon, which is basically a blowtorch that can light any tree on fire no matter how wet it is. And so we stack fires as far as tall as big Christmas trees, and it's just a cool experience, and it's a message that connects well with these dentists coming and getting to experience something different, the camaraderie outside of just learning all day.
Yeah, you can't really beat it. And this is what separates you from so many other dentists that are always looking to achieve something higher, maybe leaving a little bit of a legacy, and that's kind of what this is.
Absolutely. And so I've seen the benefits of these technologies and these workflows in my practice, in my life, and if I can just impress upon even part of those to these dentists I meet, I feel like that's my journey. That's what I'm here for.
Well, there's not a better technology than natural beauty.
To start planning the multi-abutments and the teeth, but it will be used to export to TrueAbutment for design. Does that make sense? Irrigating my drill, even though it's probably not getting to the osteotomy.
That gives you like a super close-up.
And there's 2 variations of implants that URIS make. So this gives you like a buccal and lingual tooth surfaces.
So tell me your name.
My name's Katie.
The curriculum that you are learning, is this something you can take back to your office and educate the rest of your team? Is it a really beneficial curriculum?
It is, yeah. Learning all about digital implant planning, and something that I think is really great for patient care, and definitely something that we can take back. A lot of my team members are interested in this as well, so yeah.
That's great. And when you have a background like this, where like this is the classroom, I mean, come on, it doesn't get better than this.
No, it does not. It does not get better than this. Much more than I expected.
You got a babbling brook, beautiful weather. Cheers. Donnie, I had to tell you, this is fantastic. I love this retreat. I love the course, everything you're doing.
Yeah, man, I'm so glad to have you. This was a great experience.
Yeah, it's all right. So let's see what you got. With a sport coat.
There we go.
And some nice shoes. That is nice. Not bad. Sport coat.